Hello, welcome back to Full Steam, my project where I'm trying to play through every game in my Steam library in random order to finally get through my backlog. Today's random game is Pathfinder Kingmaker. Now, I don't know if this is based on Pathfinder rules, if it's just based on the Pathfinder property. I've never played Pathfinder, but I have played a lot of Dungeons and Dragons 5e, and I heard they're very similar systems. So if they are similar, then maybe I'll be off to a good start, have a little bit of a leg up, but not sure. These developers are always striving to improve our work. To this end, we need information that we can only get from you. Send bug reports, or whatever. Okay, main story. Explore the Stolen Lands, a wild territory that has been contested for centuries. Hundreds of kingdoms have risen and fallen in these lands, and now it is time for you to make your mark by building your own kingdom. To succeed in this, you'll need to survive the harsh wilderness and the menace of rival nations, as well as perils from within your own court. Oh, so maybe it's like a 4X kind of game? Okay, let's do normal difficulty. Let's keep all this as it is because I don't want to read it. Let's create a character. Always fun in an RPG. I like to sometimes base these characters on my own D&D characters. I wonder if the classes are the same as in D&D. Let's see. I look at all these folks. Oh, this kind of looks like I had a wizard, half-orc wizard, who was kind of a classy spy, who was named Grum. I kind of want to do that, maybe. Okay, half-orc. I'm a dude. I'm a scrawny dude. So maybe there. Okay, get the same D&D stats. Strength, Dex, Con, Int, Wiz, and Cha. Can't really see my face all that well from back here. I don't want to be snarling. There we go. Hairstyle. Kind of like the... Oh, he had... Can I do like a classy kind of Tony Stark goatee thing? There we go. Can I have some nicely coiffed hair up here? Kind of like this one. Okay. Personal spy to the queen. Okay. I was a... what's Inquisitor? Oh, that's pretty cool. Chasing down enemies and researching emerging threats. Okay. Oh, with members of their faith. Is there a spy? There's no spy. Wow, look at all these classes. So I think maybe Inquisitor, Magus. Oh, learning a sword. Okay. Tomes of Ancient Lore, sword fighting. It's kind of like a samurai kind of thing. Inquisitor or Magus? I kind of like that hat. Let's just... Oh. No. Let's get in there. Okay. My deity. Do these all have... Whoops. Hey. Okay. Can I learn anything about these deities? No, they just have their symbols. Oh, there we go. Neutral. The Rough Beast, the World Breaker. I don't know about that. Lady of Graves. Master of Masters. Knowledge. I mean, that's pretty good. Law, Merchants, and Wealth. Dreams. Iron. Nature. The Angry Hag. The Inheritor. Okay. Physical perfection. I kind of like that. Okay. And then my domain. I assume the red ones I can't pick. I'm going to do knowledge. Okay. I wonder if I have the character sheet for when I made this guy. But I think I started him at like level 3. I think he was really smart because he was a wizard. Get that modifier up. I think he was really dexterous as well. And charismatic. What else do I want to bump up? Maybe wisdom. A little bit of strength. And then... yeah, little con, I guess. Racial bonus. Let's be really dexy. Okay, and then skills. Okay, so these are like proficiencies in D&D. Let's do stealth. Let's do some mobility. Balance and coordination. Yeah, let's do that. Magic devices, perception, trickery, and knowledge. Okay. Abilities. So these must be special skills that I have. And they're all... they're not all combat skills. I'll be good at dodging. How many do I get? I'll have an iron... oh, I only get to pick one. Okay. Okay, I get some spells. Bane and Bless, I know these. Cure Light Wounds. Shield of Faith. I get to choose 2. Let's get a Cure Wounds. And... Inflict Wounds. Voice.
adjourned. We do it my way. Let us be off.
I feel faint.
Forwards! Adventures await.
Let us press on. Strike as one. I shall not falter. Our time has come.
Time's not waiting. I didn't even break a sweat.
Together we stand.
This. Sure, I was born on the first day of Abadius. Why not? My name is Grum. Oops. It's gonna let me. Yeah. Grum. My alignment is let's see. Oh, I gotta be lawful good, I guess. Lawful neutral, lawful good.
Defeat is not an option.
Look at me and my sweet hat. Cool.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
Here I am.
Where are they? This is taking forever. Didn't even say what this was for. Just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori sword lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
I wonder if this is supposed to be going this slow, or if it's my computer's performance. Can I have a feeling if I want this to run, I'm gonna have to knock this way down. This way down. There they go.
Greetings, everyone.
Now we're moving.
I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restall. Welcome to my mansion.
Lord Mayor. We have a running gag in my D&D game where Mayor is like the premier title.
We thank you from the bottom of
Of any
our hearts
politician.
for responding to our call.
The highest
Maybe
office.
few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless. Exactly what Restov needs.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. So Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the stolen lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder. Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the stolen lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the stolen lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
That's a good point. As I see it, this Stag Lord already holds power over the region with confidence. Many noble bloodlines were started by bandits who just got lucky, weren't they?
Perhaps because we do have standards to maintain. This room has seen many celebrations of adventurers, and even those who just got lucky. But giving a noble title to a bandit lord? That's one thing that's never happened here, and it won't while I still breathe.
There's a whole team of us. Who exactly will receive the Baron's
I will,
title?
of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all. Don't worry, though. I'll make it worth your while to help me.
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title when we'll most likely lose our lives there.
If I may please answer the question. We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course
we're
of your
a team.
expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which of you is best suited to rule. Excellent.
Clear as day.
You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Rostov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet. Go, and return in triumph.
I don't know why we should believe that
Hi,
as soon
my
as
name's
one of
Lindsay.
us is in
I'm
power.
a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this Stag Lord a lesson?
Once we take it and one of us is in power, he won't just send some other group of adventurers after us.
Likewise. Actually, I also wanted to ask you something. How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is barons wear. It doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about. Damn.
A book?
I should have led with that. Please, just let me explain. You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly? And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or, God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way.
This is the horrific scythe lady. You're standing right next to her, man. Alright.
Deal.
I'll accomplish the feats. You write them down.
All right. I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
assume I can move around here. I've got some spells I can cast. Could inflict light wounds on a stranger. How do I... yeah, there we go. Got WASD to move around. Or middle mouse. Okay. Is there any map of some kind? Take me to, oh, is this hotkeys? No map with like a way to, hey, which way is the rooms? Is it over here? Can you run if I, yeah, run if I double click. Click this icon to leave the area. What's going on?
The mansion's under attack. We need to help. Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have...
Whoa. Combat happens in real time. That's interesting. Because the tabletop game's definitely got to be turn-based. Dice rolls determine the actions. When battle starts, each combatant makes an initiative check. The earlier a character can act. Okay, combat's divided into rounds. Attack rolls are your attempt to strike. Damage is what you do. AC is what you have to beat. Okay. Do I have like an inventory with... I've got some arrows. I've got a spear. Whoops. Oh, it does still take... Interesting. How do I attack him with my spear?
We shall overcome.
Okay. Shot with the arrow. Would have rather used the spear. Abilities.
I will see this through.
I'm not wearing any armor.
I have no need for this.
Is that true? Wouldn't you like some armor? Chain shirt. I have on scale. Oh, scale. I have on scale mail. That does more. Okay, but how do I change my? Oh, there we go. I wonder how you change that in the battle. Whatever.
These magics should be used in other ways.
All right, Lindsay, what are we doing? They got someone. We have to help. Get them. Okay.
We will prevail.
There we go. So change to this. Shoot an
Attack.
arrow. Okay.
bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory. Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to save some of these dummies who are supposed to accompany us to the Stolen Land. Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
Alright. Oh, I've got control of everybody now. Oh yeah, I gotta do this ring. +1 to AC, ring of protection. Okay, a lot of this stuff does look familiar. Could you, oh, you can't wear that. Torches. Got a dagger. Okay, I got a real adventuring party now. Oh yeah, I guess I should loot these. Coins, incense. Whoops. Okay, I did get a second dagger. Do you have one in each hand? Nice. Stab, stab, stab. Okay, what is this stuff? Not healing incense. Okay.
Let us not hesitate.
Is there a way around through here? Nope.
Without a doubt.
Why am I running in like slow motion? Here we go. Oh no. Was that another dagger? Okay. Where can, through here. Another hallway. Okay, there are several companions in your party now. To select a single character, click on their portrait. To select multiple characters, draw a frame around them. To select all characters, press backspace.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Okay, so I think we're paused so I can give everyone commands. I want to
Strike
shoot
as
an
one.
arrow. What's she got? She's got a crossbow and some spells. What's this do? One enemy. No area of effect stuff. Let's have her also
Serves you right.
shoot this. And him. Ray of Frost. Use a spell, click its icon, then click the target. Okay, I don't really care about going through all this right now. Sounds pretty close to 5e. Abilities. There's a special abilities menu. Attacks of opportunity. Shift in space. What is that? Hold shift in space. Aim is paused. Does that mean it's gonna...
Leave this one to me.
one of them.
We shall overcome.
You deserved it.
What are these lines? I assume that means they're... Okay, that's who's attacking who in the next round. So everyone go after him. Now everyone.
Time to get my hands dirty again.
Any last wishes?
Attack.
Okay. Health and death. Hit points. Restore lost hit points. Use expendable items. Okay.
I will not falter.
Let me use my... Do I have spell slots? Cure light wounds. Oh, whoops.
I deserve better.
Adventures
She
possible.
have... Cure him. Not quite sure how these spell slots work. But whatever. It's all good. We're all at full health. Oops. Went way too far. Is this the hall?
I will guide us.
Just stealing everyone's gold. This is... There she is.
It's the end for you,
Oh,
rat!
check out that sword. That's badass.
And then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me.
Let's get everyone in here. Whoa. She's... doesn't need us at all. Hey.
Oh, you. Stay up from under my feet or I'll strike you down. Blood for Gorum!
Barbarians.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
What? Stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
Get over yourself, man. Just, okay. Got some daggers, a healing potion. We're all good on health, though.
Our path leads
Let's all get together over here. This is your last chance. Drop your weapons and we'll spare your lives. So generous. I'm afraid I can't offer you the same courtesy. Hey, you ugly mug, get him. What in the hell's name is that? Is that a giant? Neither of you, anything to say about that? I think I can. I saw... What's that?
escaping from sight.
Hide in the shadows.
Without a doubt.
Ah, can't get back into the hall. Let's creep over here, my minuscule friends. Sometimes Interacting with an object requires a skill check. Okay. I get the gist, I think. Okay. They don't see us. There's two guys here. Let's... I can shoot at him. She can...
Always have a second plan. Out of my way!
You're but a footnote in our story.
Okay.
Do not hold back.
This is where I step in.
Leave this one to me.
I'm leading you out of our
Whoa.
story.
He exploded.
Serves you right.
What'd you hit him with? Padded armor. Is that good for anyone? No. He's a sorcerer and can't wear armor. She's a bard and can, but her other armor's better. Okay. Oh, whoops. I want to go back into stealth mode. Whoops.
They won't try that thing.
Is this the door to the armory? That's a suit of armor, not a dude. Banded mail. Oh, this is very Baldur's Gate. Key.
What have we here? This chest is full of gold. I guess it's for the guards' salaries, all things considered. Well, those freeloaders don't seem to have been working too hard for it. Maybe we should pocket it instead.
What? No, we're heroes, not thieves.
Who said we were stealing it? We'll just take the gold for safety so the assassins don't get it. And then we can heroically return it to Jamandi when this is all over. How would she know it was us and not the assassins? Unless someone planned on telling her.
Don't drag me into this. You do what you want, but I'm not taking a single coin.
Classic, different alignments bumping up against each other. Okay, don't want to get encumbered.
Oh, familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jathal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? All right. I'm undead. These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to me.
What do you mean undead? Really? Like zombies or skeletons or...
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it.
Okay, so you're with us. Whoop. Characters approaches a trap that will automatically... Okay, that's similar to
State
Baldur's
your
Gate.
design. How curious.
Okay, so you see the trap here.
What a surprise.
Now, she can't pick locks, but
How curious.
Ooh, spell scrolls. Okay. What are you dallying for? I'm telling you, Jamandi's cash has to be here somewhere. Hurry it up before someone's coming.
You cannot stand against me.
Uh-oh.
Unworthy.
Ooh.
Wretched things.
See, she's fine. Why were they kicking this door? Whoa, that is a lot of... Oh, never mind. That's the stuff I have already. Okay, cool stuff. Let's get back to this hallway. Oh. Let's head in the other direction. Maybe through here.
Forwards.
Oh, we're outside. Ah, more assassins.
They won't get me. They dare to attack me?
Okay, she has... Oh, nice. Coup de grace. Charge. Fighting defensively. Wow, she has a lot of abilities. Let's have her inflict light wounds. What else? What are my abilities? Acrobatics. Judgment. Treat affliction. Demoralize.
We shall overcome.
You deserved it.
Just die already.
Attack.
Time to get my hands dirty again.
Any last wishes? What
Despicable.
a miserable last chapter.
Wait, she got knocked out.
Everything is so much fun with a little fire. What a night, huh? I thought I was all alone. It's good you're here. A bit boring, chasing fool assassins without anyone watching the show.
It's not fun at all. Many people have died for nothing.
Of course. I'm from Kadira. But tales of hot deserts and shady oases can wait until the fighting's finished.
This is
But
interesting.
if you'd like to share a dinner and pleasant conversation, just say the word. I like making new friends.
So it looks like if there are dialogue options behind ability checks, it makes them before it even shows you the option.
Of course. I'm from
Oops.
Kadira. I I don't know where you're heading, but I'll be at the entrance to the main hall. I think I saw some guards there. Join me there, if you wish.
There's a wounded dwarf.
Brutus, I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion.
Okay, so this doesn't... It's not already checked. Okay.
Too late. Forgive me. Oblivion is calling.
Alright.
How
Quit the
rude.
act.
Speaking to a dying man that way. Look, I can't even move. What? It can't be. But I'm gravely wounded. I can't even stand on my own 2 feet. Watch. It seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god. Not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Aaron is at your service.
I like it. Is he a cleric? Nice. One of my other characters in our 5e campaign is a dwarven cleric. Okay, I think I have a good number of healing potions now, so I can use... oh. Use... okay. We're good. Group formation is half of any victory. Hold the line, click this button to select one of the standard formations or create your own. Which button? This button? I'm the head of the spear. Oh. Hey, guards.
You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here somewhere. Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi. You'll
Where's
have to
the
run
hall?
through the fire. We've almost put it out at the entrance, so your main concern should be to not inhale any smoke. Hold your breath and take the first right, then head straight down the hallway.
Fire doesn't frighten me, thanks to hell's blood running in my veins. I'll go ahead and wait for you on the other side. Catch up!
May Abadar keep you safe.
Okay, what happens when I run through fire? Some game events play out in illustrated book episodes. Ah, that's kind of interesting. Have a drastic impact on the development of the plot. Make some choices, some skill checks. Okay. And so our adventure started, earlier and much more tragic than we'd expected. The whole team who'd gathered in the hall yesterday had been reduced to but a handful of brave souls led by Grum, and not at all by that scoundrel Tartuccio, no matter what he might have imagined himself. Jamandi Aldori was waiting for us, but to get to her, we'd have to march through fire. Literally. As we approached the burning building, we covered our noses and mouths before we rushed inside. It's a good thing we hadn't wasted any time. After entering the building and taking just a few steps forward, the wall behind us slanted and crashed down with a terrible crackling sound, blocking the way back. While we may not have planned on going back, if we'd come a little later, the flaming logs and red-hot bricks would have fallen right on our heads. Regardless, we were left with only one way to go. The hot air burned our lungs, and our eyes watered from the smoke. Grum led us stubbornly through the flames, while Tartuccio did nothing useful at all. We'd made it to the hallway leading to the banquet hall when we heard someone calling us. It was Valerie, one of the guards I'd chatted with a bit in the banquet hall. Even then, in that calm setting, I'd been stunned by her beauty. But now, amid the smoke and flame, she looked like a celestial avenger, an armored deity, menacing but beautiful and merciful, descending from the higher spheres to help us poor mortals. She held a burned, barely living guard in her arms. "There are 2 more," she shouted as she passed by us. "They are wounded. Help me pull them out." Tartuccio grumbled something about how Jarmandi was waiting for us. Meanwhile, Grum... got a +2, a +9. I still want to save the guards, though. Failed. Saving the poor fellows was harder than it had seemed. We inhaled a lot of smoke and burned ourselves more than once before managing to pull them from the fire. Only then did Valerie pause to catch her breath and wipe the sweat from her face. "Thank you. That was truly noble of you. And now, let us rush to Lady Aldori's aid." Ensuring the guards we'd rescued were relatively safe, we made our way to the hall, where the battle was already in full swing. I've got a 6th. One of your characters is fatigued. It's just one of the negative conditions that can affect you during the game. A symbol will appear near their portrait. No, not one, but many. Cannot charge. -2 to strength and dexterity. Okay. Look at all these baddies. The help has arrived. Quickly, we need to save Lady Jamandi. There's a lot of bad guys. Guess we'd better just rush in.
They dare to attack me?
Okay. Think that's where I'll leave it here. But that is Pathfinder Kingmaker. It's good. I like the voice acting is amazing. Some fun writing. Some fun characters. I don't know when this came out. Credits here, did that say? But 2020. Okay, so it's pretty recent, or even that might be from before it came out. I'm gonna quickly, because this seems like one of the newer games I've played. I'm wondering how close to Baldur's Gate it came out, because they seem there's some crossover, some similarities. Okay, 2018 came out, so it is, from a sort of earlier generation of these isometric turn-based RPGs. So maybe it's the other way around. Maybe there's some stuff in Baldur's Gate that was drawn from this. But I don't know if I like the real-time / turn-based combat with counters for each of your actions and when you go in the rounds. Like, I feel like they're trying to get to something more exciting than turn-based combat, but tactically it could be easier to plan if it was just, here's your initiative order, everyone takes turns. But it's interesting that break where some of it is the story that she's writing, and you make decisions like a choose your own adventure instead of them playing out in cutscenes where it can feel like you're just watching instead of playing through it. Like, cool stuff. And the rules are really intuitive to me because they are very similar to D&D 5e rules. So, cool game. Seems like a pretty big game. I think it was like 40 gigabytes. So I assume it's pretty extensive. And I don't know where I came upon it and how I got it so cheaply. I forgot that it was even in my library. But that's Pathfinder Kingmaker. Tomorrow I'll be playing another